Coming up on today's Panther Beat, a soccer player excels both on and off the field.
A senior shows off his fighting skills for Team USA.
And we answer your burning questions about the changes to this year's prom.
Your Panther Beat starts now.
How's it going, O'Fallon? I'm Ben.
And I'm Jesse, and this is your Panther Beat for Friday, May 13th. We have many great athletes here at O'Fallon.
But being an athlete takes more than just physical strength. The best athletes are strong both physically and mentally.
One senior shows her mental strength both on the field and in the classroom.
Each year, the St. Louis Post-Dispatch Scholar Athlete Program chooses one student from every school in the St. Louis area to honor for their athletic and academic success. The only requirement is that the students participate in athletics and stand out academically in the classroom. For the second year in a row, O'Fallon's scholar athlete has come from the varsity girls soccer team. This year, the coaches of OTHS have nominated Mackenzie James, a 4-year defensive starter on the team, to honor for her success. I spoke with head coach Justin Judasak to ask him about what coaches look for in prospective scholar athletes when deciding who to nominate for this outstanding award.
I feel like the name of the award kind of speaks for itself, scholar athlete. So we're looking for people that excel in the classroom, but also excel on the field or court or whatever sport they play. And so when we look at those things, we want to see people that are successful above and beyond other people that are in that same category. So somebody, like Mackenzie excels in the classroom and excels on the field. So it's not just she does one thing well and the other one's okay. Those are both areas that she is one of the top performers in her peer group. To look at Mackenzie and not think that she's an obvious choice for scholar athlete, I think would be to sell her short.
Since her freshman year, Mackenzie has been awarded 3rd and 2nd team all-conference and also played a huge role in contributing to the team's state champion title last season. Academically, she has finished every semester at OTHS in the top 5 of her class rankings, has been a consecutive presence each semester on O'Fallon's highest honor roll, and has been recognized by the school's athletic department as a scholar athlete all her 4 years at OTHS. This year, James was voted the president of the National Honor Society, received the Student of the Month award, and named an Illinois State Scholar. Mackenzie explains what it's taken to reach her level of success.
To begin, athletically, I would say that it's taken a lot of years of practice and training to get where I am in my play today. Growing up, I played for St. Louis Scott Gallagher, and the coaching staff there, as well as my teammates, helped me prepare to get committed for a high level after high school, but also develop my play over the years. Training multiple times a week and playing or traveling to play high level games across the Midwest has really helped make me a stronger player. I would say I also have practiced a lot outside of our trainings and games, doing a lot of work on my own before practice or even when we have off days. Also with running athletically, I would say having friends that support me in my cross-country career as well has also pushed me to become a better athlete. I study a lot, and I think just sticking with it and taking those high-level classes at OTHS as well as having great teachers that motivate me and prepare me for college and next level of my education has helped me get where I am today.
After O'Fallon, Mackenzie looks to carry on her academic and athletic feats into her collegiate career. This fall, James is committed to play Division I soccer at Western Michigan University. She plans to major in health sciences. Congratulations, Mackenzie. Reporting for Panther Beat, I'm Anna Core.
Congrats, Mackenzie. Now that we've talked about the mental toughness of athletes, let's look at some physical toughness with future Muay Thai champion of the world, Aaron Grossos.
Meet Aaron Grossos, O'Fallon Township High School's very own Muay Thai fighter. We first spoke with Aaron on our podcast, where he told us what Muay Thai was and some of his likes and dislikes about the sport.
Muay Thai is basically like boxing, except you can use kicks and elbows and knees, and I prefer it way over boxing because there's just so much more you can mix up.
The more we talked with Aaron, the more we found out his parents' involvement in learning Muay Thai. Longtime fighter Kelly Grossos fights alongside Aaron as she too has practiced the art of Muay Thai.
Always showed skill of fighting and just being tough, and just from playing outside or kids picking on him or whatever, he never got overly aggressive. He defended himself, so he was seemed capable of learning and doing well.
Aaron's father also plays a large role.
It's really awesome that, at least some of the stuff that we've done in the past kind of rubbed off on him, the competitiveness, the drive to, keep working. And on the same side of that, it's nervous as hell, nerve-wracking for me. I don't know, I get more nervous than him fighting than myself fighting. So.
Another huge motivator and role model for Aaron is his coach, Chad.
You have to kind of help mold them and train them to be the champion that, that potential that you see in them. You have to, be hard on them and train them in a way that motivates them, but also keeps them on that path.
We spoke with Chad to see what a daily training regimen for Aaron would look like.
In the gym, 5 to 6 days a week, when they come in, they do their warm-up, their shadow boxing, their jump rope, whatever we have in class. Mondays we box, so we do predominantly just heavy boxing. There's a lot of days where, you get beat up, and that's where you get better. If you're training with people that aren't as on your level or better than you, you're not going to get better.
Aaron will go to nationals for Muay Thai kickboxing as he plans to then win the championship and be the best Muay Thai fighter in the world. Reporting for Panther Beat, this has been Ben Hettenhausen with Mason Cornell.
Good.
After a fun weekend of prom, you might have noticed some changes from this year's coronation ceremony.
Let's take a look at why the tradition dating back from the early 60s is being changed today.
THS Class of 2022 prom mark is Jack Eberhard.
As prom 2022 comes to a close, those in attendance might have noticed something a little different this year.
I'm really excited to see who they're going to have for prom monarch and the prom royalty. It's a little different this year. If you guys don't know, prom king and queen has been changed to prom monarch and prom royalty. And the way that goes is there's the 7 court members, 4 royalty members, which is a step higher, and then the prom monarch who kind of reigns over all of them. So,
in years prior, prom has typically gone like this.
Jordan Ford.
And your 2019 prom queen is Gabby Brunner.
This is a tradition that goes back generations in O'Fallon Township High School history. So let's go back and just see when this tradition started. According to the O'Fallon Progress, the first prom dates back to 1941. However, it wasn't until 1961 that they crowned a prom king and queen. The first queen crowned was a girl named Kay Bird. So what was the reasoning behind changing a tradition that is over 60 years old? Superintendent Dr. Darcy Benway explains where the idea of prom monarch came from.
OTHS really values our student voice. And during homecoming, student council came to us with the recommendation to consider this change for the homecoming, to consider students based upon student vote rather than to consider students on the basis of any kind of gender. In order for prom to be in alignment with what we did for homecoming, we're kind of following the same pattern that we did. I think our students appreciate the inclusiveness in the environment that we provide here at OTHS.
Student Council President Cale Gunlock explains Stuco's involvement in the changing of homecoming coronation.
Our advisor brought it up to us in one of our meetings. She saw that other people, other schools, and other places were doing it, and so the idea came up to change it from 4 boys, 4 girls, and then a king and a queen would be changed to 8 people regardless of gender, and 2 winners regardless of gender. That would become royalty. And we took a vote on that, and the majority voted for the 8 regardless of gender with 2 regardless of gender. We don't really have a role in prom. Our kind of major focus, our major dance, and kind of only dance that we're in charge of is homecoming, so prom is not handled by us.
While the origin of prom monarch is still unclear, students on the court explain their feelings towards the change.
I think it's a great opportunity, honestly, for students because it gives a wider representation of the student body so more students can win. I think it also is very welcoming to all different types of students at OTHS and gives opportunity they don't have to put a label of king or queen on them.
I honestly think it's a really positive change. It's nice to see OTHS doing something on a large scale to build a more inclusive environment for everybody who's running for prom court. It sets a really nice example for the area and will help build a more inclusive environment at OTHS, which I know is, it's a great thing for lots of people and makes the school environment a lot better for everybody. So.
Transgender prom court member Charlie Roberts shares their feelings about the change from prom king and queen to prom monarch.
Prom court's different. There's no prom king and queen. It's just prom court, and then prom royalty, and then prom monarchs. It's kind of a three-tier system. Very more gender inclusive, which is great. Yeah, love that.
Much so,
yeah, it's really cool.
As the only trans person on court.
Which that's pretty big. That's
It
awesome.
is. We're repping it for all the trans kids at school.
Exactly. That's awesome.
Whether prom looks like this
Jordan Ford.
or this,
Jack Eberhard.
the way prom makes us feel will never change. For Panther Beat, this has been Ben Hettenhausen.
Even though prom was a little different this year, it was still really fun. Did you enjoy prom, Jesse?
Oh yeah, the after party at the bowling alley was my favorite part.
I heard they gave out some really neat prizes.
They did. I won a laptop in the raffle.
Congratulations. Seniors, you'll receive 4 graduation tickets during advisory. If you're looking for extras, the cross-country team has you covered.
The team is auctioning off 4 reserved seats. Bids begin at $75. Email your bid to Coach James. The winner will be announced at 2 p.m. this Thursday. And now over to your Panther Sports.
How's it going, O'Fallon? I'm Lila with your Panther Sports. Girls soccer swept Belleville West with a 7-0 win. Way to go, girls. In honor of our girls' hot streak, here's a hype video of our Lady Panthers. Another team on a hot streak is our boys baseball team. The Blazer boys bested the Freeburg Midgets last night thanks to a go-ahead home run in the 9th inning by Xavier Deathridge. Yesterday, boys volleyball annihilated Althoff in 2 sets at the Panther Dome. In a turn of events, junior Matthew Culp stepped up after starter Alec Keister was injured. Culp did a great job in his debut game and helped lead the boys to a victory. Congrats, boys. Our boys track team has had an amazing start to this season. One of our athletes in particular has defied expectations and broken countless records. Let's take a look at Tamarion Bivens.
Hey O'Fallon, I'm JD and I'm with Tamarion Bivens, the recent record holder of the new 100-meter dash boys track time, a time of 10.64, recently ranked 2nd in state also. Tamarion, how are you feeling about the whole times and sectionals coming up?
Yeah, so I set some goals for myself this season, and one of those goals was to break the school record, which I've achieved, and another one was to make it to state. So I'm just looking forward to sectionals and qualifying to make it.
Congrats, T. That's all from me. Good luck to all our sports. Now let's pass it back to the news desk.
And now for your club news. Seniors, it's time to celebrate and show off your hard work. Stop by the NPR to snap a photo in front of the Class of 2022 banner. Post your photo to your social media accounts and make sure to tag the OTHS Class of 2022.
It's time to savor a sucker and appreciate art. The OTHS Pop Art Show is live in the IMC. Here's Claire Keel and Avery Christopher with everything you need to know.
Hey guys, the pop art show is in the IMC for the next 2 weeks. All you gotta do is come in and take a look around. There's art everywhere, on top of shelves, on the walls, on desks. You have to find some of it. They're like hidden treasures. But when you come in, bring your phone. You'll see QR codes all around the IMC. Scan the code, vote for your favorite piece of art, support your fellow students, and you get a blow pop when you come up to the desk and show us that you voted.
Stop by before school, during lunch, or after school to view pieces created by your fellow students. Vote for your favorite piece and enjoy a free Tootsie Roll or blow pop.
It's been a fantastic year, O'Fallon. Jesse, if you had to describe your senior year in 3 words, what would you describe it as?
You're putting me on the spot, Ben, but I'm gonna have to say lit, crazy, movie.
I couldn't have said it better myself. That's all for us, O'Fallon.
For up-to-date news, videos, and more, subscribe to our Panther Beat YouTube channel.
Have a great weekend, O'Fallon. Good luck on finals.